Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the prospect of Thailand opening its borders. And the reason I'm making this video is I actually came upon this article, as the day goes by and I'm doing things, things will kind of flash on my phone, or I'll be doing some research on my phone when I'm working on other things. And in this case, was actually down at the immigration office, the Immigration Detention Center, to be precise. And I was just kind of messing with my phone while I was waiting in a waiting area. And this came up. And I thought it was rather interesting because the headline grabbed my attention. And then I read into the article and it sort of, I don't know, it wasn't quite what I thought the article was going to be. So the article, and this is from TTG Asia, that's ttgasia.com. Article is titled, Thais Keen to Reopen Borders. And from that I was, okay, and this was February 16th of 2021. I said, wow, that's okay. Gonna go ahead and check that out. Quoting directly, the majority of Thais are ready to welcome foreign tourists back to the country, but not without a 14-day quarantine requirement. Quoting further, according to a survey in fourth quarter 2020 by the Tourism Council of Thailand, 60% of locals and 50% of tourism operators want Thailand to reopen borders to international tourists, starting first with China and then with low-risk countries. In addition, 39% of Thais and 50% of operators surveyed said they would welcome foreigners from low-risk countries on VIP tourists with no quarantine for short stays of 7 to 10 days. And I'm not going to read this whole thing, but I urge you to check that out. Thais keen to reopen borders. But again, as they note, most everyone still wants a quarantine. So where does that leave us? Well, it leaves us where we've been at basically for at least the last 6 months, more like getting on about 8 months, where, yeah, you can come to Thailand, but you're still going to have to do quarantine. Now, as they get into in this article, there's sort of varying statistical analyses on folks maybe want shorter stays, maybe less quarantine, or sort of a regional area where they can go. But for now, I don't think we're going to see borders reopen, just be flung open, to the way that they were, frankly, quarter one of 2020, at least not yet. It would certainly do wonders for tourism, I suspect, because frankly, as of the time of this video, when it comes to tourism numbers, there's almost virtually nowhere to go except up with respect to those numbers. However, understanding that there are concerns within the Ministry of Public Health and throughout the country, regarding the overall situation, that doesn't seem to be feasible, at least as of the time of this video. We will keep you updated on this channel as the situation progresses, but for now, it does not look like things are going to just the gates are going to be flung open, at least not yet. Hopefully, as things develop, we will see some forward motion on that in the coming months.